So Lyme disease, a freaking bitch, right? It's been called the great pretender. Uh, I was years before this really great older doctor uh, looked at me. I was going through joint pain, cognitive issues, everything else. And this older doctor looked at me and said, "You've got Lyme disease, I'll guarantee it." Had no idea. I just thought it was part of my body breaking down from construction, from riding horses in Montana, from being a crazy outdoor sports guy. And it wasn't true. And I've now learned that as I go through. I've gone to Lyme conferences and things, just trying to get my head wrapped around this. That they literally call it the great pretender, right? It's such a bitch. It just, you don't know how to figure it out. And it all starts from being out in the woods, right? And a little tick gets under your arm, bites you. Crazy how life can change so quickly from such a minor event. But through that, I learned that, with the doctors telling me, listen, this is your new normal. There's nothing we can really do. They put me on heavy antibiotics. And to their credit, this is all they know at this point, right? With Western medicine, they're doing the best they can with the information that they have. But it's crazy to me. We have all these technologies, and here's a simple tick that can wipe out your life. And I've seen so many people take their entire life out. And I was going down that path. Like I said, the doctor's saying to me, this is your new normal. You're going to be heavy. You're going to be in pain. You're going to be tired. You're going to have cognitive issues. I'd literally be sitting talking to somebody and tears would just come down my eye. I didn't even know why. I just start crying, right? It got into my brain. I'd be walking down the street and it felt like somebody just stuck a screwdriver in the side of my head. I'd stop on the side of the road and just have to stop and try doing that while you're driving with one eye, right? It's just debilitating. So I realized I had to take control of this. Somehow I had to get this done. And my best friend was really fighting some issues as well, health-wise, and Mayo Clinic told him he only had a year to live. And this was 7 years ago. So with him, he and I together as a team started saying, okay, we've got to figure this out. We've got to do something. This is unacceptable at this point. Me, number one, just not being able to do all the things I want to do, riding motorcycles and all that stuff. We went to Sturgis in the middle of that, and I rode down the highway with ice bags wrapped around my arms because I was in so much pain, but I wasn't going to let it stop me. And that journey has been amazing to be able to take control of my own health, go out, do my own research, and say, there's got to be somebody out here that can help me with this. So we started down that path, and we just started finding all these different companies that had products, and then we started researching, where do these come from? How do they work? There's got to be a natural way to do this. We don't want any more drugs put in our body, right? Just not treating the source of the problem, but just covering it up. So we were able to find this amazing scientist that had amazing molecules that I started to get better. I was able to go back to the gym. I could lift weights, not just a coffee cup. I could lift weights. My best friend is still here today, right? You only get one of those in your life. And that journey together, we've been able to just help so many people really turn our own lives around and give us the energy we need to live the life that we want. So if you're suffering, if you're struggling, remember there's always something out there that you can find that will turn this around. You've got to do the work. You've got to take responsibility for your own health, because if you don't, nobody else will.